Small businesses are the backbone of our country. Small businesses keep the economy moving, and we provide over 80% of the jobs to the citizens of our country. And I took that to be very serious, thinking that, gee, maybe I could be one of those businesses that could do great things for our country and our community and the world. So let me tell you how did it all begin. I had a dream that I could do things better than other businesses were doing, especially in the line of the cosmetology industry. I wanted customers to get great service. I wanted to train my employees, and I wanted to give them the opportunity for career pathway. And I keep pressing this. And so I created a vision and a mission statement for myself as to how I wanted to proceed in small business. And my vision statement is, this was created many years ago, I want you to know, to be a revolutionary business, and create a unique economic opportunity by improving the quality of life for all the citizens we serve. Now, does that sound like a vision statement for a hair salon? My CPA and my banker and everybody that saw that said, oh my goodness, you're just being so unrealistic. Where is the word about profit? You've got to be profit driven to be a small business owner. Did you know that most small businesses stay in business between 3 to 5 years? And you're lucky if you could hang in there for that long because you have no business background. And I still went ahead and I said, I think we could make this happen by having a mission. We're going to be very innovative. We're going to provide quality services. At the same time, we're going to give value to our customers. And we at Studio 904 strive to exceed our customers' expectations. And if we did that every day, we will succeed. And so I proceeded. To do that, I knew that we needed a different business model than what exists in the industry currently. I knew that we couldn't have people coming and working on commissions and renting chairs and doing hair at home and all these things that people do. And I wanted to professionalize our industry. And so I had to create a different business model. Non-commissioned stylists, they work for me. I provide full benefit package. I provide ongoing training in personal and professional development. And I will have open book management concept where everybody shared in the numbers and everybody helped me to plan the business growth. And then I wanted to do community service. In order to do that, I had to provide community service hours. So it really takes a new mindset. I saw the business as a vehicle. Not the business was business, but it's really a vehicle that provided me the place where I could do greater things, larger purpose. I had to be willing to mentor, teach, and share my experiences. And it has to be inclusion versus exclusion. Bring everyone into the circle to create synergy and shared values. And it sounded really good, but it's not that easy to do. I knew that everyone has talent which can be uncovered and look for them. So I started to see every person as, I know you have something. I need to uncover that for you. And I had to create a team that worked together. So a lot of soul searching started. So I had to figure out first, what are my gifts? How can I use my gifts to create a better world? Because I had to lead it myself. I couldn't ask other people to do it. And what am I really passionate about? And for me, it was really, I knew I loved business. I knew I loved to do hair and hair design. I knew I loved to make greeting cards. And I knew I loved dogs. And so I said, oh, I'm about business, hair, cards, and dogs. And so I proceeded with that, with knowing who I clearly was. So here we go, starting this organization where the learning never stops at our salon. And one of the things that that happened around 8 years into business is I did have a partner, and I couldn't make all these things happen. I couldn't make all these dreams come true, and it was so difficult, and I was challenged with cash flow and making payroll and bringing customers in, that it was really difficult for me to concentrate on what I really wanted to do. And my partner was very happy with what we were doing, and one day I approached her and said, you know what, I'm not happy. You know, that sounds like a divorce breakup. I'm not happy. Why aren't you happy about? I'm not happy because we're not getting anywhere. Our employees are coming and going. We're not doing anything for the community, and we just sit here and keep taking things, and we're just not giving anything back. There is no purpose to this business. I either need to buy you out or you need to buy me out. And she said, okay, I'm gone. So I bought my partner out and I started alone. So here I am, have my own business. Social responsibility became the center of our culture. And we did every single marketing and promotion we did in a salon had to revolve around community service. And we kept giving a helping hand, but I made sure that it was really a lot of fun while we were doing it. We did haircuts for low income and homeless children for years, and we went into the Rainier Valley District where 50% of the students were on subsidized meals. And we went in there every month. I took my whole staff and we gave children haircuts. And one day when the governor came to the school, Governor Locke, it was his school, they called me and said, would you like to come and listen to the governor? And I said, I'd love to. So I went there, and all the kids came running up to me, and they never mind the governor. I love my new haircut. What are we going to do next? And it was just so much fun to work with these kids. Pet rescue for puppy mill dogs. My love is for dogs. And we did a huge fundraiser. These dogs were in such terrible condition. And Ginger's Pet Rescue needed money for their medical attention. So, and we had a big fundraiser, and we raised $10,000 for her. So, Dragon Boat Race is another thing we do. We put together a team of people on our boat, and then we raise for the cure of cancer. Japan Relief Card Project. That was last year during the earthquake, and I just put the word out. Does volunteers want to come forward? Because I designed 5 great cards. Come and make the cards, and we're going to make thousands of cards, and we're going to sell the cards. And the beauty of this is the volunteer base. You will see that 2 people in my group, a group of 45, were 90 years or older, and we had some kids as young as 12 years old. We had 3 adults with disabilities helping us. So we brought everybody together and had a great time doing it. The Saddle Safe Haven is another one that we do every year. And we're helping all the farm animals by donating and raising funds for them. I'll go quickly. We do tons of workshops in our salon. We do women and money workshops, business, paper art, fashion, nutrition. And we have different people giving these workshops, but nobody comes for free. They have to donate something to what our cause is at that time. So that's another way we raise money. And Yumi's Life Listen is a book that I wrote and donated a percentage of that to the Saddle Safe Haven. The small business equation. You know, you can't just throw money to support causes. We're not Microsoft, and cash is always very tight. And so we have to find creative solutions by thinking out of the box. We collaborate only with good partners, and partners is really what makes it. And no handouts only. People who come and ask us just for money for handouts, we don't do. You have to be a partner in this. And we leverage everyone's effort to create a win-win. Customers, volunteers, and the community. The whole idea of social entrepreneurship is what I believe in, and very few people really know what that really means. So in social entrepreneurship, the outcome must create a win for all partners for it to work. Businesses have to create a profit and while giving back to the community. The nonprofits need to raise money, but they need to help businesses to profit as well. Government's role in this is develop policies for social innovation and encourage and leverage partnerships. And foundations become a partner and help to grow outcome. And foundations, when you find a good foundations, they're great because they will match whatever you raise. And if you believe in a cause, they will do that. So people come up to me all the time and say, why do you do this? You work so hard. What is in it for you? So just because you do a big event in your salon, do you get instant customers? And I said, no, I don't think so. Then why would you want to do such a thing? Why would you want to work so hard? And I said, it's because our customer base, they're exposed to a greater picture than just coming to get their hair done. We develop loyal volunteers, and there's more going on in our salon than haircuts and coloring, believe me. We have tons of things, it's very busy. And qualified clients is one thing I really wanted all along, is that our clients are not just clients. Our clients believe in what we're doing. So they come to give us their business, and it makes them feel good too, because now they're giving through us. And it makes them feel like they have more purpose. So our clients are great, and we get great community support. So here it is. In our country, we talk about winning. We won the game. We're a winner. You're a loser. And gee, when you think about it, winning is only a momentary thing that happens that brings you joy. But I consider myself a survivor. Not a winner, but a survivor. It's been a really tough road, and climbing that mountain by yourself so many times, and going through so many business relocations and business changes, and trying to make the payroll, and it's a very lonely road, but in the very end, you feel like, God, I survived. There is only one thing I know for sure. At the end of the day, when my head hits the pillow, I can say to myself, I made a difference in someone's life today. And I always remember Mother Teresa saying, and encourages me, she says, if you can't do great things, do little things with great love. And that's what I try to do every day.